Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equity Story. Just look at the ASX 200 on a daily chart. I don't think you can really sort of get a more bullish chart. It looks absolutely fantastic. And coming out of the States last night was some pretty bullish talk on US banks, basically still believing they're about 30% overvalued. So potentially that type of talk is going to, it's going to give a lot of support for the uh, on the Dow. And again, you can see the Dow on that sort of here you go on this weekly chart, just holding up on the daily chart, holding up very very well, having a similar move to what it had back here, and you can really see it sort of continuing from here. So, you know, where is that 20,000 on the cards, and certainly I don't think it doesn't look like it's too far away. Um, just having a look at trending stocks. What do we do today? So ORA had that nice little move up, and um, again, just went for that buy signal very nicely. And I still think it's got legs, but we're trending a few stocks at the moment. So um, happy to take a sort of little just under a 5% profit in a week. That's what we normally do at Equity Story. And again, RFG is looking pretty good. I think one stock, definitely Babcore. So we've opened this, go to the website, we said we've opened this trend if you want to get into it. I think it's looking absolutely stunning. So it's done everything that it should do. Again, it's come back, played with that long-term moving average, and now the story's off again. And just having a look at that sort of short-term chart on a daily, it looks absolutely stunning. Again, what you're looking for is that really decent swing and that really good movement. So yeah, it could be down again tomorrow, but I think this is definitely a trend, and it's definitely now starting to move up. Again, often a lot of these good stories can do this to you, and Magellan, where we've made a lot of money on in the past, you can see how Magellan's have done that to us in the past. There was Magellan when it went from what $14 and back to as low as 10, about 10.55, and then did that same sort of move, and then bang, up she goes again, and then the story's back on. So it's just the way stocks move, and it's something you just basically got to understand and get used to. Um, what I would say is, um, generally speaking, we put ANZ on. Again, I think NAB's doing pretty well for us, and we're running with these banks. And I had a look at all the trends, and all the banks are doing pretty well. And I just think ANZ's got quite a bit more into it. So certainly that 32 or even that sort of $34 level looks on the cards. And like I said before, often what you got to do is squash these charts up, get a lot of noise around here. So maybe sort of 32, even as high as certainly 32, maybe as high as just under 35 could be a realistic short-term target. Again, that I think the trend looks absolutely stunning. And just go into this short-term chart. That's exactly what you're looking for. Again, just a really strong bullish move up, gone sideways for a while, and then sort of slightly broken out. Could have done a little bit more, but I think for me, ANZ looks very strong, and we're really happy to add that to the trending stocks. And again, looking at NAB, looking at the price action of NAB, and NAB tends to, move. I think all stocks have their own style, the way they move. And NAB's now had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days up. I mean, we're trending this at the moment. We are in profits on it, but certainly when you look at the charts, you think 32, even 34 could easily be on the cards. There is good momentum at the moment behind these banks, and if you look how NAB's moved before, you can see here back in even January last year, then when they start to have a good move up in weeks, they can really move up these banks. They get a lot of momentum here before. They had sort of 15 weeks more or less on the move up, and again similar to here. So it is interesting how these stocks can move, and I certainly, for me, look again. They're juggernauts, these banks, and when I think you get a bit of momentum into them, and they start going, and you can just look NAB now how it's traded before. You can really see NAB doing a little bit more, and certainly hitting that 32 level and maybe even 34. So we're happy to be in that trend, and I think generally speaking, we should do very well out of it. Um, just looking at, it's actually really good today. Looking at those sort of classic weekly buy signals we had on, it's good to see them all basically going up and doing well. Like ORA going for the signal absolutely beautifully. JBH up today. CCL, bang, went for that signal absolutely perfectly, looking very, very good. Harvey Norman, excellent, going for the signal. NUF, looking good. SXL, up 2.41%, and I think looks very, very, very bullish. And good to see some of those smaller caps really going for those buy signals. There's Rural Funds that opened the week at I think 164 and has traded as high as 172. So it's had a great move up. And obviously Somnomed is a company that I think we really like on the charts. And at 390, for me this looks like it should go higher. I think it looks very good. And TGA. A few people have been talking about this stock for a while now, and I think we'll get the team of analysts start delving into these fundamentals. But certainly this trend, from being sold down from $3, it's certainly starting to improve. It's starting to looks like it's going to get going again. So we might have a more close look at this stock over the next few weeks. Anyway, that's all I've got to talk about tonight in Equity Story. I just want to say that there's going to be equity stories open throughout the whole Christmas holidays. When the markets are open, we're open. We don't see the point in obviously not being here. It's over Christmas and New Year. So as the markets open, we'll be open. So if you need any sort of information on any shares, please just give us a call. We're licensed to give advice on shares. So we're more than happy to do that. Thank you very much, and I look forward to giving you the report tomorrow. Good night.